it out, dude.
Visibly starts getting really nervous. No, dude, what are you talking about? No, I don't know what you want. I'm just here to play some Smash Brothers.
Oh, no, it's good. So am I, man. I'm here to play some Smash. I'm here to watch some Smash. I'm here to watch, okay, so I should know his tag, but I don't know his tag. Is this, Hunt and, Toad King, that's his name. Yeah, so
Hunt, Toad King.
Yes.
All right. Ooh, a Snake and a Rob.
Yeah.
I have not actually seen this matchup very much, so I'm very excited for this. Both semi-projectile characters. Snake obviously like projectiles out the wazoo.
Yes.
But Rob, kind of a mixture of both. So who knows what's going to happen here?
Oh yeah, the only reason I feel like I'm familiar with this matchup as I am is because of Bushi and Hydra in the area. A lot of the times it's just going to be a relatively patient, spacey matchup between both of these characters. And you know, Snake is a relatively good boxer, so if Rob decides to try to go in on Snake and misses, Snake will make you pay big time, but Rob's ledge traps, just like Snake's, are so good. These characters are both very similar. Yeah.
Oh yeah, and I feel like you know, Rob definitely has to play slightly more aggressive than Snake, because the Snake can just ledge trap you and keep his distance for days and days and days. Oh, hello. I did not expect that to kill at all. I was just like, okay, Snake, come on back. What are you going to do? Recover high and then try to switch up your landing. But that ended up killing him. And we're seeing perfect examples here of the aggressiveness from Rob's, because I personally feel like Rob is quite, it may not look like it, but Rob's like the style. They like to really play the game, where Snakes are trying to set you up and act off of all the projectiles. So that's why I'm really happy with this, because I like to see the difference between the two players.
See, I would almost say it's because Rob's likes this. They like the style mostly because all of their moves take 3 years to throw out. Like Rob's Nair is good, but if you press the button, Nair happens like about 5 seconds after you hit the A button. So when they actually are able to hit like down air or something like that, it ends up being pretty hype.
Yeah, that's oh my God! You see, I was talking about Snake's ledge traps. Nah, get that out of here. How about Rob's ledge traps? That was just pristine, and that's like I've said it before and I'll say it again. It's ledge traps like that. I call it popcorn ledge traps. Popcorn. Ooh, hello. Okay, answering right back, and now we're even 0-0 the last stop.
Yeah, it's funny because like Rob is like trying his heart out to set out all these like complicated ledge traps onto Snake, and Snake's like, I'm just gonna use Nikita. That's all I got, bro. It's enough. And it's worked twice. Basically, is even the match up at 2 different occasions now.
Yeah, I like the difference in the characters, because Rob has what I like to call popcorn combos, where stuff that is just constantly happening, and he's already 4 steps ahead of you. The Snake kind of has to see the future. He is setting you up, and then he is already 3 yards away, ready for you to... Oh my God! I can't even finish this.
Dude,
this match is too hype.
I call that the ally. We call it, dude,
the pound-ending ally.
That read where someone's trying to come right back on the stage after they get off in a short hop fair, that's dangerous, man. A lot of people don't expect it, because a lot of people just expect Snake to automatically start setting up with grenades and stuff, and all of a sudden a boot hits your face and it's game 2.
Yep, and that's one of the things where if you can read something like that, there's a whole bunch of kills that you can get in this game. There's confirms, there's bread and butter. You're like, all right, yeah, he got that. Okay, that game's over. But then there's things that are just cool.
Yeah,
like, that is one of the things that is cool. And
to be fair, he needed that. Okay, the first 2 kills were Nikita. I was falling asleep, and then he hit the big boot. Turned me all around. I'm awake now. I've had my cup of coffee. I'm ready for game 2.
Yeah, that affair is the jolt of energy that I needed for this second game. And let's see where they're going to go here.
Balloon fight. The classic stage.
Classic counter pick. Balloon fight. Perfect for Snake.
I don't think I've ever played on that stage.
I probably have by accident. That's probably the only time anyone has
ever played on
that stage.
Balloon fight. Or Hand and Bow. Remember Hand and Bow?
I try not to, honestly.
I used to play that stage all the time in Brawl, dude. Team battles on Hand and Bow was chaotic.
That was back in Brawl, wasn't it? Oh my gosh.
Yes.
How old am I? What year is it? Oh my God.
It's been a couple years, bro. I remember Brawl was so hyped. That's when they introduced Sonic. That's when they introduced Olimar. That's when they introduced who else did they introduce?
Snake.
That was big.
Toon Link.
Was Pac-Man wasn't Brawl. Pac-Man was 4.
Yeah, that was 4. Yeah. All right, and I was too busy chit-chatting, so I actually do not know. Oh yes, how could I forget? Town and City,
yes.
2 of bread and butter. Actually, being a Mario main, actually, I hate this level.
Oh, yeah.
I love killing you off the top. So, but I like that other people, if they can combo you to oblivion, Talent City, probably the best option because survival is key when probably going in a matchup like this.
That's true. The only thing is that I think a lot of the things that are going to help Toad King, who has the counter pick option on this stage, a lot of those similar things are going to help Hunt because he's sort of kind of doing the same thing. This is a relatively big stage, so the fact that he can sort of set up camp at one side of the stage and Toad King has to traverse, try to figure out a way to actually get on Snake and start comboing him, that might be a little difficult. So I can see why the stage counter pick took a while.
And I'm liking how the Rob is desperately trying to keep stage control here, trying to set up as many traps as he can. And I personally like the approaches that he's using, and he's being very careful, keeping his distance and not overextending whatsoever.
Yo, and around the horn? Okay.
Oh my god. That's so funny. It's like if Snake has a feather and is trying to tickle you with this forward.
He's solar system that platform, dude. He went all the way around. That was a bait. If Nikita was and I'm not gonna say it out loud. So if I say if Nikita's a little faster, it's gonna happen next patch. People are gonna riots at my house, dude. I can't say it out loud.
Yeah, you can't see it here first because then you're gonna get pounds on your door.
That was really unfortunate. That was a free up smash because Snake committed to an air dodge, and now all of a sudden Token lost the first stock.
Now he's going to try to hold stage control as best as he can, and it pays off for him getting the down smash there. I think that's the first down smash that I saw from him so far this set, actually. But that's what you got to do. You got to keep the switch ups clean and be able to have the least expected out at all times.
Yeah, for the most part, I think both of these two have had relatively good edge guarding options and ledge trapping options. Most of the time when someone has gone off stage this set, they've ended up down, which is what you want from both of these characters.
And I like how they're keeping their distance here. They're both from the other side of the stage going swing first, just waiting for an opening here.
Yeah.
And in a matchup like this, that's something you got to expect. Oh. I wonder if that was on purpose.
Oh, yeah. So basically, if you sort of like touch Nikita like that, it like deactivates it, and then you can sort of just like move through it. The only thing is, if Nikita isn't... If you're not able to actually hit Nikita and you whiff a move, then you whiff a move.
So you just challenge it?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, you see? Okay, now I know it's definitely on purpose.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, yep. Taking the stock lead here, and on his third stock, it's pretty even. If he can get the stock as fast as possible, it won't be too much of a deficit. But let's see what he does here, and like you were saying, yeah, okay, speaking of the devil, here we are.
Don't quote me on this, but I'm pretty sure every time someone has taken a stock in the last 2 games, someone has come back and didn't take any damage and immediately revenge killed.
I would agree with you.
Yeah.
There may be 1 or 2 exceptions, but most of the time, the stock is taken, and then before they even take a percentage, the next stock is taken as well. Like I was saying before, those Nikita hits are definitely on purpose.
Yeah. And the thing is, too, about if you're going to commit to Nikita as Snake, the thing you have to remember is not only can Rob actually contest with Nikita and just deactivate it, but also if he decides to hit you with a projectile, he'll knock you off your balance, Nikita will stop, and you've lost your ability to ledge trap. So you have to commit to either Nikita or just setting up on stage, because if you miss Nikita, Rob gets him back on stage for free.
Right, I know a lot of mistakes the Snake players use is as soon as they launch you, they'll immediately go for Nikita and not set them up with any backup options. So you want to make sure you either get a grenade or a C4 going and then try to pressure them with Nikita here. Ooh, it looks like he got hit by the Cypher there at the ledge, like if I was not mistaken.
Yeah.
He was ready for the edge guard.
You always got to be careful, because if Snake releases that Cypher a little too close to stage and you're right on the edge of stage, it can knock you off and completely ruin your edge guard attempt.
Yep,
that is going to kill. Yep.
All right. Yeah, I was going to say he was at 140, 150. That's a guaranteed confirmed. Woo. Yeah, and that was truly a last stock. It was just waiting for whoever got the grab first was going to get that match. Either Snake's down throw into up tilt or Rob's down throw into up smash.
Hey, this was the kind of match I was really expecting from these two. The Snake versus Rob matchup has been very, very back and forth, about as back and forth as you could possibly imagine. The one thing I like from Toad King is not only have his edge guards been relatively solid, and what he's chosen for edge guarding attempts have just been good options in general. He's really started to play around Snake committing to options that he can't commit to, getting grabbed, and then that immediate down throw up smash combo. That took, I think, 2 of Hunt's stocks last time around. So.
Yeah, and we're going straight into game 3 here. All right, and I like how both of these players are trading back and forth, knowing what confirms that they have, and with the last lifestyle situation from last game, it's really good to know that all you got to do is go for a grab, and boom, that's the game. But of course, it is always nice to see stocks like the first game where you go for the random YOLO plays and that's a freaking out for you. Okay, it looks like Snake is in control of the stage control now, and he's trying to keep it out of his to his advantage as much as possible here.
Yeah, it's super important because basically if you control neutral at this point in the game, you're going to consistently be able to get your opponent off stage, and we've already talked about how important that is for a matchup like this. However, that was a really good tech.
Excellent tech.
Okay, so
spicy.
That was great. So Toad being committed to that laser immediately off stage, and he hit Snake, but then Hunt went for another Nikita immediately knowing that he couldn't set up anything else. But Toad King read the Nikita, and then technically that was beautiful.
Yep. And sometimes you got to go for it right away to catch him off guard, because a lot of Snakes would be like, okay, now we got to set up some traps, and then I got to go for the Nikita. But sometimes you just got to immediately go for it and catch him off guard, no matter, and try to make it as fast as possible.
Yeah.
Because he hit him directly, and you have to play around, do the dance or the tango or the waltz, whatever you want to call it at all.
I will say this though, Hunt is throwing out Nikita so often that Toad King is just immediately lasering once he's off stage and below stage. And now what that's doing is it's basically a free laser onto Hunt and a free get back on stage option if he's close enough to stage. So Hunt might need to start mixing it up a little bit.
Yep, and I see that. I think that was the second down smash of the set that I've seen, and each one he's gone for. Yep, and I have to say, there's the waltz of the Nikita that I was talking about before.
Yeah, that's good. You might be able to contest Nikita, but you can't always hit it with a certain move you want to, and then Nikita just hits you and you die, bro. What are you going to do?
Yeah. Man, that's a DI. I'm sure he was hard holding to the left. Okay, but that's going to take the stock. No 3 stocks here. And something that I admire about Rob is to play a character like him, you really, really have to know your setups off each one of the moves, because I really like what he's doing out of his hits and hitting with the lasers or his down B, his, what would you call it, the top or the gyroid or something?
Oh, I call it the Beyblade, but it's
yeah, I like that much better. I like it much better.
Yeah.
But he has a lot of work to make up here. Ooh, not quite going to do it. The eye's on point. Snake is a heavy boy.
Yeah, he is.
But of course, it's not over till it's over. Let's see if he can make the comeback and bring him to biz here.
Oh yeah, absolutely. If Toad King is able to get Hunt off stage right now and then get maybe a Gimp next stock, this could definitely turn around. I actually haven't seen Toad King going for rotor arms basically at all this whole set.
Yeah, okay, now he needs to ride this momentum and to just stay calm and space out perfectly and keep stage control as much as possible. Because if I were Rob right now, I'd be pretty shook, and the goal is to not choke. Because I'm really bad at not choking.
The one thing Toad King should be looking out for right now is Hunt is really not committing to any options that are going to kill in neutral. He's getting you off stage and then he's negating. That's what he's doing. Snake has a lot of different ways to kill on stage, man. If you get hit with a grab right now, and if you get grab, down throw, and then it's like up tilt, you're dead. But Hunt has not been going for anything like that. It's just completely off-stage gameplay. So you can feel relatively safe in neutral and just try to do...
I think that's it.
Yeah. Okay, there he goes.
I saw him. He got grabbed. Yep, you predicted the future.
I'm wired in. He heard me. Given the tips.
Yeah, I saw he was already at 160 by the time he got grabbed, and I was like, oh, he doesn't need grenades. He doesn't need to pummel. He is already, all he's gonna do is lay him on the ground and tell him to say hi to his mom for me, and just hit that up B. Up tilt.
Mom, get the camera. Mom, retrieve the camera.
Yeah. But that was actually a fun matchup. I really enjoyed that, because a lot of like semi-projectile based characters trying to keep the spacing, but also trying to be aggressive as possible. And let's talk about some of those ledge traps, though.
Yeah, dude. Snake and with the exception of maybe the Belmonts, Rob and Snake are the best ledge trappers